Hey, what's poppin'? Coming back in, I know I haven't talked or been on a video in quite some time. The last you heard from me was me talking about a weight loss journey, and then I disappeared, and you would think, well, did she fall off on that? And actually, I didn't. What you all are going to see in a little bit is a series of morning weigh-ins, my challenges. I am a woman of a certain age. I'm perimenopause, and that really makes it not menopause, perimenopause, and that makes weight loss really difficult. And for those of you all in my age bracket, or it's not necessarily something that is strictly age related. It has to do with the woman's hormones and her reproduction period and all of that. So I'm going through that, and weight loss is hard. Like, I feel like I almost eat nothing, and sometimes I gain weight. And so you'll see what I did to sort of trigger some weight loss. And I'll just say that right now, I transitioned into ketosis. For a certain amount of time, I've just returned to the ketosis. I got off of ketosis because my primary goal in that weight loss was to lose a few pounds before our trip on a Disney cruise. We're in Georgia, beautiful hot humid Georgia. I'll show you the temperature over there in a bit. I'm outside. It's over 90 degrees. It's about 92 degrees, and it's about 1:15 in the afternoon. It's warm here, and so I was trying to drop some weight because I wanted to go on this cruise and put on a bathing suit and feel relatively comfortable. And honestly, on the cruise, I wore a bathing suit one day because I had to ground my kid from the pool, but that's a whole different situation. Here comes the sun again. But yeah, so I was having a little bit of a challenge, and so what I decided to do was to look at carbs, and I did have some luck with that, combined with a huge project that I have going on in my home, which I'm doing on my own, which is behind me. I will in a minute show you what it is that I have to do, but I'm just going to give you a little snippet of it today so you'll have some idea of where my exercise is going to come in, or is coming in with all of this. So yeah, so we are going to follow up in a second on some of my daily weigh-ins, and you'll see some of the challenges I was having where my weight would go down like 1.5 pounds on one day and then go up 2 pounds the next day. Just craziness. But I still have a ways to go. We'll talk about where it is that I want to be. Again, I started off at 171. By the trip, I believe I was 160, and I'm looking at WASP. I have WASP problems, but Georgia is full of WASP. Anyway, so I started at 171. I think by the time we went on the trip, I was like 164 or something like that. And then it went down even further to like 158, 159. So that's about where I am now. My goal, I'd be real happy at 140. So I still have some ways to go. And it's not about being skinny. It's about being healthy. My mother died of a heart attack. Just heart attack, fell over, died. And my father died of Alzheimer's. And in both cases, weight can contribute, WASP, significantly to the diseases. And so what I'm trying to do is be as healthy as I can be. I'm living primarily on a plant-based diet, and I created a little garden over to the side. I'm going to show it to you. That's where my initial vegetables are going to start, and then over in this field over here I will expand a bit and grow more vegetables throughout the year. I'm gonna follow up on all of the details of the weight loss inside because it is freaking hot out here. I think the temperature just went up since I said that, another 4 degrees. It's hot. So let me show you what I'm doing and then we'll talk about the weight loss. Be back. Alright guys, so talking about what's going on here. You can see in the back here, I know it's a little overexposed over there, but my vegetable garden. Alrighty, so let's talk. So here we go, and I just and the reason why I have put this like chicken wire around it is because of my cats, and we're gonna do a little ladybug release later, but I have zucchini. You can see the peppers coming in. I have squash and cantaloupe, a lot, and this is a starter. Okay, so once these are growing at the rate that I need them to grow, I'm going to transfer them, and I'll show you where I'm going to transfer them. But right now, this is actually the tripod that I was working on, my pink wheelbarrow. But this is my holding area. Gabby's little car there. But this is my holding area for the plants that will go up on the hill, which I'm going to show you in a bit. This I'll be working on today, and those baskets are going to go on my wall here. Now look at the temperature. Look at that. It is freaking hot out here. Yes, yes. But all of this is in preparation to do some planting on, bam, this. Now, this section here you see I've worked on 2 sections. This section and this section. This was actually the first section that I worked on, and it requires me using cleats, which I'll show you, to get up on this hill, but and it takes some work because what I'm going from is this, which is full of rock. Okay, you can see the rocks. This is full of rocks and twigs and roots, and I decided to leave these trees. I was going to take them down. During the winter they freeze and they die, but I'll go ahead and keep them. But I am, if you see, I'm sort of creating my own irrigation, and basically what I'm doing is I'm running the hose from the side of the house up to here, and then I have hoses that with sprinklers for every 6 feet. It'll sprinkle all the way across to here. So I've got a huge project. This is part of the weight loss project, because getting up here in the evenings, I step out here about 6:30 p.m. and I come in about 9:30 p.m. So about 3 hours of planting out here and digging up rocks and all of that. So this was my second, not project, but my second dig in landscaping. And I put a lot of bulbs here. Not as much color right now. Once those bulbs pop, they'll be beautiful. All the way over to here. Now this side is going to be where the vegetables are. Alright? And so this I'm going to have my grapes and vegetables, and it basically goes up to here. So this section here, again, will be my food planting section. Alright? It gets a decent amount of shade during certain hours of the day, and yeah. So like you can see, it's quite a big project. It's a pretty big project that I've taken on. Alright folks, coming at you. As you can tell, I am in my bedroom, and I just wanted to close out that video because it was quite abrupt. Letting you know that there is part 2 if you click on that, and in that video I will give you the stats and the daily weigh-ins and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and hold on, because part 2 is right there, or there, or there, or it's here. I'm not waiting a whole month to give it to you. It's here. Love you guys. Bye.